Welcome back to the Red Booth Show. I'm here with actor Sal Velez Jr. So you went from one dramatic series to another one, which would be Chicago Justice.
Ooh, yeah.
Now, I know that you basically are having to testify about something pretty serious. You want to talk about this part of the show?
Sure. I played a priest. I played a bad guy, a really bad guy on this show. He's just a bruiser in Chicago, and he gets into a barroom fight. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. So I'm gonna make you guys watch the show, so NBC don't get on my back about this one. So you guys can't get everything from it. But he plays Agent Carrera, and he is just a menacing dude that gets into barroom fights, and for some odd reason, the writer thinks I can kill people with one punch, and so I end up going to prison.
You should be like a heavyweight champ.
I know, and so then, but what happens? When I'm in jail, they find out that the guy that I killed, I end up telling the whole court in Chicago that it was one of the corrupt police officers that did it. And so then Chicago goes into an uproar, becomes this huge,
But you were totally full of it.
I was full of shit.
Oh, man.
Excuse my language. Full of baloney. But I fooled them all. And then, but then of course, because of my anger and the way my character is, I end up doing it again in jail while they have me in behind bars. And so then they find out that I am the one punch killer in that show.
Wow.
One punch to the gut. Yeah.
Dang.
So. But it was fun playing it because
you're from Chicago too.
I'm from Chicago, so a lot of people were like, I knew that Sal would do something when they saw me behind bars. They were like, I knew he'd be somebody behind bars. No,
So you didn't really have to act at all, basically.
No, I played myself.
You played yourself.
Yeah. No, I think that it's a Dick Wolf production, and Dick Wolf does the Chicago Fire, Chicago PD, Chicago Med.
He likes Chicago, basically.
He does all of those shows, and so, anytime...
Is he from Chicago?
No, he's absolutely not.
What?
I know, that son of a... But you know what? He's a great guy, and he brings a lot of storytelling to NBC's the network that supports us, and along with some of his other shows. So we end up doing like these marriage. So you can be...
They sort of cross each other, right?
Yeah, crossovers.
Yeah.
So I remember being on Chicago PD, and then when I went to Chicago Justice, they took John Seda and myself, and they took our characters off there, and they kept him the same character, and they wrote me in as a new bad guy. And I thought I was going to be like a new good guy, but I was a new bad guy. So, and then we ended up going to Chicago Justice.
Did they at least put like a fake beard on you or like something like different so people? No,
they're pretty obvious with theirs. I mean, but I'm not, obviously I don't have the fan base that John Seda does. He's been around a little bit longer. He's a lot older than me, like 10 years. No, what's up, John? No, he's a good guy, but he's been in the game a little bit longer than I have, so he has a little bit more of a fan base.
Right.
And so for him,
it's more noticeable or whatever, yeah.
But the funniest thing is that because it's funny, when you do TV, your audiences fall in love with you, right? So if they love the way a leather jacket looks on you, that means you got to wear that leather jacket every single damn time. So even when it'd be below 30 outside in Chicago, he'd have this little leather jacket on.
Oh no!
And then we'd be out there, it'd be freezing. I mean, like literally frozen beards. And he's like, God damn, how can I get this? Let's get back in the truck and shoot this. But
it is really freezing in Chicago.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, him, Jason Bay. I mean, all of we're out there. It's cold. But NBC people at home, they want to see him in that little leather jacket. They want to see, they get familiar with something, right?
Yeah.
It's like when you used to
watch. They don't know how cold it is.
Yeah, you used to see Archie Bunker. You couldn't see him without a cigar. Yeah. So you get familiar seeing things all the time. Yeah.
Well, I think we should show everybody the clip of you lying to the judge. What do you think?
Or am I?
Here we go.
Mr. Wilkes was moaning and groaning like I don't know what. I asked him if he was okay.
Did he respond?
Yeah. He puked all over me. He said that the cop that arrested him beat the hell out of him.
And you're testifying here today as part of a plea deal, isn't that right?
Yeah. I was in a barroom fight. The guy died. I didn't mean for that to happen. You knocked down the charges to involuntary manslaughter.
Wow, there you go. So apparently you did a plea bargain.
I believed myself. What the hell? I think they got it wrong. I wasn't guilty. No. Those are fun shows to do. You know, you get to be the bad guy. Being a bad guy is not that bad. You know, I think that we all have the memorable bad guys in our. We love Jack Nicholson when he played the Joker, right? And you know, you loved Al Pacino when he played Scarface. You know,
Yeah.
so being a bad guy is a fun thing. You know, and
Yeah.
especially when you got somebody like an Oliver Stone or somebody behind you. You know, who writes the bad guy parts for you. So.
Yeah, that's pretty, that's kind of an honor in a way.
What's up, Oliver?
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, cool. One Punch Killer. We're going to have to take a break, and we'll be right back with actor Sal Velez Jr.